Hi, YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yay! I'm back from Bahrain. And Bahrain was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I did not even expect Bahrain to be as amazing as it was. So if you don't know, Bahrain is a tiny little island that's really close to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is over there next to Dubai, Qatar, in that Middle East area. If you don't know, pull up. You know what? I will insert a map. So yeah, Bahrain is a tiny little island, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of deserts out there. You know, Saudi Arabia, that area, that Dubai, Middle East, there's a lot of deserts, but it was pretty chilly. I was there the end of February. I went right the week before Ramadan, which was a perfect time to go, the week before Ramadan. Like, I know, I had so many questions. I have like a list of answers I want to give everyone. I don't even know where to start at. But okay, so now that you know where Bahrain is, let me tell you, the date that I went was the week before Ramadan, which is a big deal out there. Saudi Arabia, liquor is illegal, and Bahrain, liquor is not illegal. So a lot of people who do partake, well, they all do. Religion is not a choice in Saudi Arabia. The only religion is Islam. Everyone partakes in Ramadan. Legally, they have to. Like those countries, they partake in Ramadan. It's law, right? So Saudi Arabia does partake in Ramadan. Bahrain partakes in Ramadan. A lot of those, you know, it's Middle East. They all partake in Ramadan. So Bahrain does have liquor. So a lot of people, they come from Saudi Arabia the week before, that weekend before, and they turn up and they get lit in Bahrain. Is it Bahrain? Okay, I apologize, first of all. Bahrain or Bahrain. I mean, no disrespect, but I do have a habit of keep saying Bahrain. I think it's Bahrain. But yeah, I keep saying Bahrain. I don't know. Like Bahrain, it just flows out of me. But it's Bahrain. Bahrain. So, yeah, the people, they come over to Bahrain and they get lit. Lit. Capital L, capital I, capital T with a fire. Lit. Because in Bahrain, although the drugs are illegal, they don't play those drugs out there in the Middle East, but there's a lot of drinking, shisha. There's a lot of clubs in Bahrain. There are ladies of the nights in Bahrain, and a lot of the ladies of the nights got the same BBLs they have right here in the good old USA. The women in Bahrain are absolutely beautiful. I always thought women from the Middle East were very beautiful. They're just so naturally beautiful. I love it. Shout out to all the Middle East women. You guys have been blessed with amazing genes. Yeah, there's a lot of BBLs over there as well. And there's a lot of rich men over in Saudi Arabia, or that oil Arab money, that come over to Bahrain and get lit right before Ramadan. So yeah, if you didn't know, during Ramadan, there's no eating and drinking from sunup to sundown. And then also there is no intercourse. I believe you can kiss your partner, but as long as it does not lead to intimacy and is not like over dramatic, overly sexualized. But yeah, there is no partaking in any of that during Ramadan. So again, you know how Americans get. Well, actually, if Americans had a holiday like this, I could not imagine. I could not imagine what would be going on. But just imagine a whole bunch of rich men with a lot of money who are about to go a month with no pleasure. So yeah, the week before, they turn up. I did not know that before I went there. I did not know I was going the week before Ramadan. I was just like, it just so happened that I ended up going that week. I did not know. Anyhow, The hotel I stayed at the Four Seasons. I will drop another video just showing off the property. The Four Seasons was absolutely beautiful. There were several restaurants. I didn't have to leave my hotel, but I did leave my hotel a couple times because I went out on the town. One day I went dress shopping, which was really cute. I have video from that. I have video from everything that I did. So eventually I will get around to posting all the videos that I have from when I visited Bahrain. But I did not need to leave the hotel. Everything was there. Like I said, there were several restaurants. There was also Cut, that is Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. I do have content from that. I need to drop that video. I'll drop that video probably the same time I drop this video. But yeah, they had Cut there. There's a beach restaurants. Like the spa was absolutely amazing. I did post content from me going to the spa, so I will link that video as well. And there were like 3 different pools. There's the adult only pool, and then there was like the family friendly pool. They have like a whole playground for children. Four Seasons Bahrain was absolutely beautiful. It's in Bahrain Bay, and it was just it was like, I think it's a moat. It's called a moat, that water, when it's like a circle that goes around. Anyway, it's beautiful. I also have video of that. I have video of everything. But Four Seasons Bahrain was 5-star. They also have the lounge. It has shisha there. Like, let me tell you, the way I was out there drinking and smoking, you would have thought I was about to partake in Ramadan as well. I was out there having a time. I was in Bahrain having a time. They probably thought I was about to partake in Ramadan. They have shisha at the hotel. Like, shisha is, people think Atlanta be ODing with shisha. No, like, Bahrain is Shisha City. The Four Seasons had a rooftop club, and they also had shisha provided there. There was an Asian restaurant inside of the hotel as well. Like, the hotel just had everything. But I enjoyed the Four. I don't know how many times I can say this. I enjoyed the Four Seasons Bahrain. I enjoyed every bit of Bahrain. So some of the questions that I got, one of the main questions a lot of people ask is it expensive? So that is something that it really depends on who you're asking. But me being an American, I would definitely say Bahrain is not as expensive as it is in America. Their dollar is worth more. Their currency is different, but I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. But their currency is more. One Bahrain dollar is like $2.65 US. Well, after you do like I did a currency exchange at my bank, and one Bahrain dollar was $2.39. I did my currency exchange with my bank, Chase. But yeah, their dollar is worth more than our dollar. But the cost of living over there is very different how that country is ran. The country is ran totally different. So again, when people ask, is it expensive over there? I feel like I need to break it down how different it is living there, because their government is so different. I've never been to a place where the government was like, well, I don't know, maybe I have and I just didn't pay attention. Bahrain was just the most interesting country I've ever been to. Everything over there was just totally different. Totally different. I visited Dubai. Dubai is nothing. The government is nothing like Bahrain. You know what? That's another story we could get into another day. I think maybe I will look into that another day, like why. It's a lot different. Anywho, so let's say for starters, the government in Bahrain, if you are a citizen of Bahrain, you're born and raised there. What is it called when you're born and raised there? I don't know. If you are a citizen of Bahrain, like if you were born there, not like, because you can't become a citizen, but if you were born, if Bahrain is your home country, a lot of rules apply to you that do not apply to other people. Let's say you're born in Bahrain. Your education is free. Your school is free. Your college is free. All of that is free. Healthcare is all free. Also, there are no taxes in Bahrain. There's no taxes on clothes, no taxes on food. There's no taxes on cars. Taxes do not exist in Bahrain. And everything there is kind of income-based. So let's say you just graduated from high school. In Bahrain, your first job would be like your entry-level job. It'd be $300. It's $300 for everyone. Everybody gets $300. Let's say you graduate with your associate's degree, then maybe your income will be $400. And then let's say you graduate with your bachelor's degree, then your income may be $500 a month. What I'm saying, this is a month. 500 Bahrain dollars. I think they're called dinars. Bahrain dinars. I don't know. Please don't quote me. I don't know what it's called. And then let's say if you are a doctor, maybe you're a doctor there, then maybe your income is $800 a month there. Everything there is income based. So you can get a furnished apartment at $150 a month. So let's say you did just graduate high school, you're fresh out, you got your first job, and you're only making $200 a month. You can still afford this income-based housing that is $150 a month. All of the apartments come furnished. I mean, of course, you can buy more. If you do have more money, if you are richer and you're not working in one of the income-based, or something like that, then of course you can afford to do other things. But their government really take care of their people. Nobody is, well, if you're in the same class, so like if you and your friend, you guys both just graduated high school and you both go into this job, you both are getting paid the same. The only way to make more money in Bahrain is if you do have more education. That's how you get paid. Or maybe you have a job where you get tipped. So you have jobs like that. Or you can get private pay. So let's say there is this rich family from Saudi Arabia who now lives in Bahrain and they hire you privately to tutor. Then your pay is not income based. Your pay is not the same as, the government. But no one is homeless in Bahrain. Everybody is able to work, and if you're not able to work, then you live with your family. That's why it's like they don't have Social Security. That is another thing. They don't do like Social Security over there. After you're not working, and that's why they depend on help from their family. That's why family is really important in those type of cultures, because there is no Social Security. Like here in America, a lot of people, you get Social Security, you pay all these taxes because once you're old and you can't work anymore, then you have Social Security step in. A lot of people don't realize that. This is why we do pay taxes here in America, because your taxes go towards your Social Security when you're older or you're disabled or if you do need help. But I hope I explained that correctly. If I did not, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'm sure maybe some of my numbers are off. I'm sure maybe there are some doctors who are getting paid more than $800 a month. But I'm just kind of giving you like the basics of how it goes over there in Bahrain. No one pays for college over there. Everyone can go to college. And again, like I said, so everything is income based over there as far as getting an apartment. And then food and groceries and stuff like that. Like everything was really reasonably priced. To me, even some things were so much cheaper. I bought some meds while I was there. Like I told you guys, I was out there smoking that dang on shisha every day. I was out there smoking shisha, and I'm not a big shisha smoker. If I'm at home, I would never really be doing shisha. Like when I'm at home, I probably do shisha periodically, like once every 5 months or something. But I'm not really a shisha fan. And I was over there smoking shisha every single day. I started getting like a cough. My throat was hurting. So they have a service that's similar to like a Uber Eats. I think it's called Talabat. I'll drop that here. I don't have my phone. My phone is dead and it's on a charger right now. So I don't have my phone to look at a lot of stuff that I had. And I was telling myself, like, just do the video later. But then I'm like, no, but the sun is up and I'm in the mood. Let me just get it done. So I'm sorry. I do not have my phone with all the info. Anyhow, I think it is called Talabat. But yeah, so the delivery service I ordered 3 different medicines. I had ordered some throat lodgers and some cough medicine. I don't still have the packaging. I think I do. I'm going to drop a picture of the packaging. But yeah, the throat lodgers with antibiotics in it. It's like, oh, it's an antibacterial. Yeah, throat lodgers, antibacterial, whatever. It was the same thing. Anyway, I thought that was really good. But anyway, I bought those 3 medications. With the delivery was like $15. $15 US dollars. When I converted it, it was like US dollars. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's very reasonable with the delivery. 3 meds and a delivery. $15 in US money. So that's why I feel like I wouldn't say that it's super expensive there. Like, it's a very reasonable country. And let's talk about how beautiful Bahrain is. When I'm telling you, like, okay, people, they think of that, when you think of that blue water, like, we automatically, I feel like you think Turks and Caicos. This water was literally turquoise. Like, it's greenish blue, so beautiful and so clear. I had to Google it, like, why is this water looking like this? I originally thought the water was fake. The water that's around the hotel, because the marina is man-built. The marina, it was man-built. Like, that wasn't nature. So I thought that the water was fake until I realized that no, that same water from the marina, it still goes out into their ocean. Their water is so blue, beautiful, absolutely turquoise. I'm hating that I'm giving you guys all the details on Bahrain because I just know now all the hoochie's gonna be in Bahrain. Y'all gonna be like, forget Dubai. Bahrain was just like, I know I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back. Bahrain was, Bahrain, honey. Bahrain. The water, absolutely beautiful over there. Blue, like, I didn't get a chance to get in the water though. Like I said, when I went, it was that week, it was in February. So it was really chilly. Like the first 2 days I was there, it was like in the high 70s. But then quickly, I was there for like 6 days. So yeah, the first 2 days was like in 70s. And then the temperature dropped so quick. It was like 60s, 50s after that. I got to go out to the desert. I got to see the Tree of Life. I did release that video already from my visit to the Tree of Life. And I also went to the Bahrain circuit. They do a lot of race cars. They said, I think Formula One is what it's called, goes there. Like they do NASCAR races and stuff. I don't know, a lot of stuff though. But yeah, it was that was cool, but we didn't get to see the cars. Like, it was some cars that was practicing. I wanted to see so bad. They wouldn't let us see it. It was something top notch. I was like, oh. But that was cool. Oh, and then the one of the princes, somebody from the royal family from Saudi Arabia, they stayed at my hotel too. Like, my hotel was just so flooded. It was so flooded. It was rich niggas everywhere. Like, for real, like, I just want to be real with y'all, but at the same time, that's what I'm going to say. So for my girlies that are watching this video, Bahrain, the week before Ramadan, you're welcome. You're welcome. The food in Bahrain. I got a lot of questions asking about the food. The food in Bahrain was pretty good. So Bahrain has a lot of people from other countries. Bahrain has a lot of people from other cultures. There's a lot of other countries. I think it was Bahrain has 45% of the people that live in Bahrain are from Bahrain. 55% of the people in Bahrain are service workers and people from other countries. There are a lot, what do you call them? Expats living in Bahrain. I also seen a video that when they were building like the marina and some of the other things that were being built in Bahrain, they had a lot of people coming from all these different places. I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but Bahrain is very rich in oil. A lot of the service workers first came to Bahrain back in 1930s. I believe 1931 is when they first struck oil, but I will insert a video from that because I did visit that location from where the oil was first struck. But majority of the people that I met in Bahrain were from either India or Uganda. The amount of people I met from Uganda was insane. Like India, I kind of was like, oh, okay. But I literally met more than 10 people from Uganda while I was in Bahrain. I'm like, what? Did y'all just all come here together? Do y'all know each other? And nobody knows each other. Everybody's like, oh no, I don't know her. I don't know him. I'm like, how? How do you guys not know each other? Y'all is out here deep. There are a lot of people from Uganda in Bahrain. But yeah, so 45% of the people in Bahrain are from there. 55% of people are workers and from other places. There are a lot of tourists in Bahrain. I never even heard of Bahrain until I went to Bahrain. I was so shocked that there were so many tourists in Bahrain. And they do have a lot of stuff for tourists. They do a lot of different city tours as well. They are a very proud country. They are very welcoming to tourists. Again, a lot of the service workers, they are from other countries. You know, they're tourists really themselves. But yeah. The beaches. Bahrain got beaches. When I'm talking like this turquoise water, like Bahrain, y'all did that. Round of applause for Bahrain. Y'all did that. Like, Bahrain really had me over there like, should I move here? It was really times that I'm just like. Something else I forgot to mention, gambling is illegal in Bahrain. Gambling is illegal in all of those Islamic countries. But a lot of times banks will hold lotteries. So let's say a bank is holding a lottery for $1 million. Every dollar is a lottery ticket. So if you have $1 million in a bank, then that's 1 million lottery tickets. If you have $5 in a bank, then that's 5 lottery tickets. So basically, the more money you have in the bank, the more chances you have of winning more money. I think I could do it. So I met this Indian guy who was there working at the hotel, and he's like, take me back to America with you. Take me back to USA with you. And I'm like, and do what? What am I gonna do with you? And he's like, I can work for you. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you don't, like, he was not comprehending. I'm like, I would literally have to sign documents and stuff. Like, no, I would never do something like that. We trying to get rid of people. No shade, but no, I'm not, because no. So then I was telling him, like, he's telling me, like, you know, he wants to make money, and it's hard for people who are not from Bahrain. The people that come there to work, and if you're just working like a minimum wage job, if you come to Bahrain but you're not from Bahrain, a minimum wage job is $200 a month. Which, again, he could get an apartment at $150 a month, but that'd be all his money. I mean, he could probably find, well, I'm sure they have lower income housing. They probably even have something at like $100 a month. They do have lower income housing. Again, no one is homeless in Bahrain. Nobody's homeless. Everyone is able to afford at least a car. You know, like, there may not be rich, but no one is homeless. No one goes without eating in Bahrain. Like, that's just how their government is. They do help you. So even if you are an expat, you're from somewhere else, but you're in Bahrain, and you have this entry-level job and you're only getting $200 or $300 a month, you still can afford an apartment and you still can afford to eat. You might not be able to afford extracurricular activities. You might not be able to afford dating, but you date in your range. But you're not homeless. You're not struggling. You're not struggling. Also, there's no crime in Bahrain. There's no crime. No crime. Saudi Arabia, too. That's another place they don't have crime. Because over there, like, they're off with your head. In front of people. Your family would be, looked upon as shameful. You know, they don't play that crime over there. Or they'll chop your hands off. Like, they ain't no crime over there. Also, like I said, their government takes care of them. But anyway, so yeah, this guy, he's just like, take me with you to America. And I'm like, no. And I was telling him, I was giving him ideas for other things that he can do to make money. I was like, you're here. You're working at this hotel. This hotel is beautiful. He works at the Four Seasons Hotel. And I'm like, this hotel is beautiful. Why don't you record content at the hotel and post it on TikTok, post it on YouTube, and maybe you can make some money. But he was saying that the laws are different. They're not allowed to get money off of, like, TikTok and YouTube and all those type of sites. And I'm like, really? I don't know. I didn't want to go further into that. I was just like, well, you should look that up. I don't know if that's really true, but whatever. That's what he said. So he said, like, it's different over there. A lot of those social sites, they're not allowed to make money. They can't monetize. I was just like, dang, okay. I guess I could see how that's different. Or But as a U.S. citizen, I think I can. I think I will still be able to. Like, if I lived over there in Bahrain, I would still be able to keep my income from social media. So that was something I was thinking about. I was just like, okay. Oh yeah. So more with the food. I feel like I just stopped. I forgot. I got into a whole nother conversation. The food in Bahrain, they have food from all over the place, a lot of different cultures. Oh, that's how I got there, because I was saying they do a lot of Indian food there too. Lots of Indian dishes are popular over there. Lots of curry, but also, lots of, Arabic. Yeah, that's what, Arabic. They do Indian, but they also have a lot of American. There were a lot of American restaurants there as well. They're Asian. Inside the hotel, there was an Asian restaurant. I went to all the restaurants at the hotel. Don't worry. If you want video, I will provide. I have video from everything. And the food was good. It wasn't like really, I had no issues. Every day I was able to eat. I was satisfied. The girl was eating, honey. Hello. The girl was eating. Yeah. Bahrain was really good. Okay, what else? Oh, okay, attire. So one of the things I was worried about before I went to Bahrain, I was kind of worried about like how I would dress. I wanted to be modest. I wanted to, be respectful. And I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, okay, well, I was talking to my friend, and I'm like, can I bring my leggings? Like, what can I wear? I know I'm not gonna come with the crop tops. I'm gonna be cool. And he was like, nah, don't worry. But I was really thinking that maybe he was just being nice. But no, seriously, like, they dress how I dress. Everybody is not covered. And then that's when I was speaking to a woman there, and they were just kind of giving me. I was just asking them questions about them being covered in their attire and stuff. And this one woman was telling me that, it's just traditional. They're not forced to do that. A lot of the laws over there, like on Saudi Arabia, the law, it's been 5 years now. The women are allowed to drive. The women do not have to be covered. They choose to be covered. It's kind of out of respect for their relationship, out of respect for themselves. Over there, it's kind of, they cover up to show they cover up to cover their skin color and to cover up their body type, their shape, their physique. They're not looking to show it off. They say, like, if I wear leggings and, something tight, like, you can see my physique. They just don't want to show off their physique over there. The women are not forced to do that anymore. I just said anymore, and I don't mean any disrespect, so please, I hope no one take this as disrespect. I feel like it probably started out as a thing where a man was like, no, you have to wear this. But now, as the time has gone on, they are not forced into these traditions anymore. A lot of these women, they just prefer to do that. That's just what they're comfortable with. And I'm not mad at it either. I feel like if I had a husband, if he told me to cover up, I'll be okay with it. Especially like if I already have that husband, I have that family. I'm not against it. I'll cover it up. I already got my man. But right now, I'm single as hell, and I'm not covering up, honey. This shit look good. And I'm going to let you see it. So, yeah. What I got from that was, they cover up by choice. And some people don't cover up. There was a lot of women over there. There were a lot of women over there that did not cover up. They would still be, with their husband, or you could still tell that, they are Arabic and they're just not covered up. Or maybe they would be a little less modest. I've seen some women who would just have on the dress, but not the headpiece. It's just, they choose. But then I was at a restaurant, and this one lady, she had the full cover on, and she was eating, and she would literally lift her mask up and eat. And I was just like, but her husband, he's just dressed regular, and then they have the kids with them too, and the kids were all dressed regular, but she was fully covered. Like, literally, all you see is just a little bit of the eyes. And she was lifting her, and I was just like, I know it's hard to believe that somebody would choose to live that lifestyle, but from what I got, from talking with some of the women that I was talking to out there, they say that they are not forced to wear that. They wear it by choice, by tradition. Their mom wore it. That's what they're used to. Even some of the women driving, they were driving wearing the full coverage. And they're always in their phones. Oh my goodness. Every time I'm out, I was on the street, every woman I seen, she'll have her full cover on and her phone. I'm like they just have their phones in their hands. I don't know, that maybe they're just not adapted to a phone hook yet, but phones in the hands, I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, what else? I don't know. I think that's about it. I'm sure I forgot a lot of stuff, but please feel free to drop some comments if you have more questions. I would gladly answer so many more questions about my vacation to Bahrain. I still need to do a video for Asia. I know I kind of just skipped over Asia and then ran off to Bahrain. Yeah, I've been so busy. I know. My birthday is coming up next week, and I decided not to travel for my birthday so that I can push out as much content as I can within the next week. I am so behind. I know. I am going to still do this video telling you about what happened, my trip to Asia. I visited Vietnam and then Indonesia. I have so much content I still need to push out from that trip. I know, but yeah, for my birthday, I decided not to travel. I'm going to stay here in Atlanta and work. I'm going to be in Atlanta working. But I'm going to travel maybe the week after my birthday, or maybe that first week in April. I haven't decided yet, but I'm like really just like, I'm not going to travel for my birthday. But yeah, so any questions, please drop some comments below. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.
So